Yay! We are here, you guys. Hello, happy Tuesday, friends. This is another edition of The Geekly Show, and we have quite a bit to talk about today. But I know we can get it done. We can get it done because we have things that we need to discuss with you. We had a trailer that dropped this morning. We have some fun things that we did together, the five of us, over the past couple of days, this past weekend. And then we all got a wonderful box in the mail, and we're going to unbox it live with y'all. It's going to be fun. So we're going to hop right into it. We're so excited. We're so excited. Let's do quick introductions for anyone who's new to our channel and to our show. Hello, everyone. My name is Amira, and I'm from 4hatsandfrugal.com.
Hello, I am Tanya from LolaLambChops.com.
I'm Tessa with mamasgeeky.com.
Hi, I'm Sarah with sarahscoops.com.
I'm Amanda. God forget Mom's Geeks. I got me a new mic that y'all were talking about and all that.
You don't need to put it that close.
I'm gonna listen. That might make it, I'm gonna do it like this the whole time. I'll be like, "Hi y'all, I got my blue ball and I'm ready to talk some geek stuff."
It's a family show.
Why are you saying blue balls at 11 a.m. in the morning?
This is a blue ball. That's what I call my mic, my blue ball. What's wrong with calling my mic my blue ball? Is it not blue? Is it not a ball?
Who told you to get a mic? I thought it was headphones that people said.
No, yeah. She ain't never going to have headphones, so everyone get up on that.
Hi, Mama Roman. How you doing today?
Oh, it doesn't need to be that close.
This is going to be...
Do you know where mine is? Mine's way over here. Way over there in the corner.
But she's Beyonce, so she has to hold on to her microphone.
Well,
Nobody
else can touch it. They can hear me.
That's true, Beyonce.
I know sometimes we got complaints about they can't hear me, so I want to make sure.
I think it was the opposite there.
That was the complaint.
We have never had that complaint ever.
Yeah.
Not once have I
don't
heard
think that was it. I think it was the opposite, but that's fine. We obviously need to hear everything you have to say today, Amanda. I'm very excited. Yeah. We need to talk about the Frozen 2 trailer. We got a Frozen 2 trailer this morning on Good Morning America. And people got things to say about it.
Yeah.
Did anybody, Amanda, I know Amanda and Tessa, you guys get your reactions up pretty quickly. Did you get your reaction videos up yet?
Yep, they're up. It's up.
I even got
it dropped earlier than I thought it was going to.
Tanya got hers up. Breaking news. Tanya got her reaction video up.
Oh my Lord, that is amazing. Tanya got a video up? That is...
I know. Okay, so it was a lot later than Tessa's and Amanda's, but it still made it up.
Well, she even said, she goes, "Is it worth it?" Amanda and I go, "It's always worth it." What do you... Yes, Tanya. Yeah.
I'm curious what people are saying about your reactions in the trailer. Like, besides just bloggers or fans of it, like, are people...
Yeah, did you guys get your comments yet? What are they saying?
Yeah, I've got like... I don't know, 50 some odd comments. People are excited. People are really excited about it. People are few people are speculating that it's got something to do with Brave, which I kind of see what they're talking about. But I mean, that would be kind of cool if they. But I was like, I don't know. And then a lot of people are like, this is just another teaser. What's going on? I wouldn't even consider this a full trailer, which I kind of tend to agree a little bit with.
Well, yeah, I still don't know what the movie's about.
Yeah. I don't think we're supposed to yet.
Yeah, all they've really said is Elsa. Even in the description, I don't know if you read the description of the trailer from Disney. It was just basically the same thing the troll said. You know, I was always worried Elsa had too much power, and now we don't know if it's enough or whatever.
This is the question I have. Question I have.
You put your mic down.
It's not like a microphone like on
I want to make sure they can hear me.
Mine is over in the corner of my desk, and everyone can hear me fine, right?
Listen, Randy Jackson, put your microphone down and just say what you got to say.
How come when she fell in the water, all that water didn't freeze? And what was
She
up?
wasn't using her freezing powers. She doesn't just
I thought
freeze
everything she was touching it froze. No?
on purpose.
No, she has to use her powers to freeze it.
Well, why didn't when she
Was
fell,
on
she
purpose.
froze the bottom, and then she could have she didn't have to go up in the water. I got questions about this. Is all I'm saying is I got questions. And then what's that thing
I
that's
don't think you
coming
understand
like
how
a
the powers
horse?
work.
What is the horse that's always coming?
You don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I had questions about that. I had a lot of questions too. I was like, are we
It
on
did-
the Frozen ride as well? Because Anna and Olaf they were going down. I was like, are they trying to bring in the Epcot Frozen ride in here?
Which is like my favorite. I loved it. I did it the first time.
I just don't. I couldn't. I was like, they said Enchanted Lands plural. So that
No.
means, I'm like, what does that mean? And then the Brave thing, I said that too because they were like the Stonehenge thing. I was like,
Yes.
there's too much happening in 1 minute.
I
I need
agree.
explanations.
Well, didn't that
but-
rock thing look like a rock version of Marshmallow to everybody? Right?
No.
You know the big like
Oh,
rock
yeah.
golem thing? I was like, it totally looks like Marshmallow to me, but like he's a rock.
Kind of, but Marshmallow looks like a rock, like because it's just
Right.
that shape.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm wondering if there's other people with like
Now
similar
you're trying to
powers
make-
to hers, but
I
like,
think you're trying to make things too It's already complicated. Now you're making rocks and marshmallows. You're trying to make it too complicated now.
not a
Right.
marshmallow like you eat. Marshmallow
No,
like,
like the,
No, from
Amanda
the
doesn't even know.
Frozen.
let's
Shut
not
up.
even try.
Well, I feel like it's not till November, so they're not going to give us everything yet. Just a
Look,
little
Jessica
something.
agrees with me. She
Jessica
said she
does
thought the
agree
same
with
thing.
you.
Thank you, Jessica.
Jessica agrees
Yeah.
with you.
and
I
Rachel
really-
said it looks really dark. She's like,
It
it looks
does.
dark. And
It does. Yeah, I agree. I really want it though. I want her to be on a search for her parents and for her to find them alive somewhere. Like
Oh my
somebody
God.
kidnapped them.
Oh,
I would love that.
Wouldn't that be so different from Disney? Because all their parents
Yes,
died.
true.
Bring them
Everybody's
back.
parents are dead.
Bring them back.
Now if that doesn't
Louise.
happen, I'm gonna be sad. Thanks, Tanya. You're giving me high expectations.
I know. But that
I
would
know.
be so cute. It
Well,
would
we
be kind
need
of
some
like
parents
Finding
to be
Dory.
alive for once. Just one time.
Yeah.
I know.
Like when Finding Dory when she found her parents.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. I
That's
would
true.
cry buckets if they
I
find their
know.
parents. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I like that idea. I like that theory. Although Sarah said we have until November, so I don't know how we're supposed to feel about this trailer. Like we have a long time to go, but it's good that they gave us something today. So it was
Yeah.
really fun to watch. I watched it like 5 times because I had to dissect every little thing, and I was like, I don't understand that. I don't know what's happening here.
Oh.
I don't know. There's too much
Rachel-
going on.
So Rachel Berry
Rachel
has
says.
theories. Rachel Berry has theories. She said, what if the king and the queen are not her parents? And what if Elsa was adopted? And that's one of the things we find out. Now,
Ah.
Maybe like all the people that have powers were like, I don't know.
Like handed off to like
Maybe certain.
Yeah.
because how come
lands
she's
or
the only
enchanted
one that has
lands. Didn't they
powers,
say
right?
that?
Yes, they
Yeah,
said
that's-
lands. Oh, Rachel, I love that.
That could be because
Maybe
she's like
we
the
find
only
out
one.
about Kristoff's parents.
Oh, that would be nice too. I like Kristoff.
I like Kristoff a lot. Oh, you know what's funny? One of the comments on mine was like, I've never seen Frozen, but this little girl always calls me Hans. I think that's the guy with the reindeer, right? He laughs and go, no, you're the bad guy.
Yeah, you're the bad
I wouldn't want to be called Hans.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So we have more to come, obviously, and what we didn't figure out, which I don't think I figured out, is who the villain is. Because we don't know. There has to be a villain. Like there was that
Yeah.
large monster thing, but what was that? So like we need to know villains too. So we love villains as the weekly show in general.
Yes, we love
All
the
right.
villains.
Clever.
Segway.
Segue.
Ooh, nice
into some fun that
transition.
we had all together because we have to talk about villains after hours. We had to. We all went together. We had such a good time, just like eating all the snacks and getting our faces painted and trying to do everything that we could do in a matter of 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was insane.
Definitely, if you go at 7:00. That's our
Yeah.
tip for you.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
you gotta
will
go early.
say, the lines and stuff, like, you could get through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, everything was a pretty short line to do. But I wanted Tanya to kind of give us a synopsis of Villains After Hours because she's our Disney Parks Geekly. So for anybody who has no idea what Villains After Hours is at Magic Kingdom and Walt Disney World, what's like a quick little blurb you can tell them about it?
Okay, so Villains After Hours is an after-hours party. It's not a party like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Those are longer parties. But this is more of an after-hours event because you know how Disney has been having after-hours events like in the different parks and stuff. So I'm assuming this is the one. And now it has a theme, villains, which I totally appreciate. It's 3 hours. It goes from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Included with your ticket. So it's a hard ticketed event. So you need a separate ticket from the regular park admission. With that ticket, you can get into the park starting at 7 p.m., even though the actual event doesn't start until 10 p.m. They have snacks that you can get for free, like popcorn, sodas, drinks, water. What else?
Ice cream.
Oh yeah, the ice
Don't
cream.
forget
The
the
Mickey
ice
bars, the cookies and cream, and the regular Mickey bar. What else? You ride all the rides. They have a Villains Unite the Night show on the stage in front of Cinderella Castle. You can see Maleficent breathe her fire. And then there are no character meet and greets that I saw. You can see some of the villains at the train station, but they're up there on the platform and you can't go up to them. But they'll talk to you from above and wave, and they'll interact with each other. Some of them that we saw were the stepsisters, and who else was there?
The Queen of the guy from Meet the Robinsons.
Queen of Hearts, the bowler hat dude.
I feel like
They switch.
Big Rat Wolf was up there, yeah.
Yeah, so they switch in and out. All that.
Tanya.
So if you want to see them, that's pretty much where you're gonna see them. I was kind of bummed because I did want to do a meet and greet with a villain. That would have been really cool. But they did have the magic photos too.
Yes.
Oh yeah. They had like
really cute.
five different, I think, magic shots, which is cool. Like one with Scar.
Which Tanya, you posted that one on
Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie. Yeah, so the one with Scars on, I think, some of our Instagrams.
Tanya, you
I
can't
have
forget.
Oogie Boogie one on mine.
You can't forget those overlays, Tanya. You got to mention those overlays.
Oh, do you see Amy's comments? And Amanda, get your earbuds.
She's not getting the earbuds, Amy.
I know. I wonder if we're echoing though.
So there's two overlays on two different attractions. One is Pirates of the Caribbean, and I would not exactly call it an overlay per se, but they have characters that interact with you in the ride queue and also on the ride. And then Space Mountain. So Space Mountain, I'm really sad that I didn't go on.
Oh my gosh!
But what are you guys laughing at?
What?
Because it was terrifying. I'm not
Space Mountain. I thought I was gonna pee in my pants.
Yeah, you definitely should not have gone on Space Mountain because you already are a scaredy cat.
No, but I
would
would have liked it. Like I like that pitch black,
different
type of
No,
thing.
but you can't see anything. You don't know.
No.
You don't know what's next. You just drop all of a sudden.
Right,
Yeah.
but that's so I can handle that type of thing. That's not what bothers me. Like I like that kind of stuff, like theming and Space Mountain doesn't have drops big enough to really scare me. So, anyways, I'm bummed I didn't go on that. But by the end of the night, that was the very last ride that everybody rode, and at 1 a.m. I was dead. Like I had been up for 24 hours since I'd flown in that day, and I just couldn't do it. So I sat on my behind and ate all the snacks while they went on Space Mountain.
But
it was amazing.
But I heard that it was worth it. Like that ride was worth the villain party.
I would just ride it over and over for 3 hours.
Yeah,
I would pay $130 for that all day.
I think I'd throw up.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I think if you're gonna go for a day and buy a ticket for just the day, that's the best way to do it. Because I went to Magic Kingdom that Sunday, and I had the Fast Pass stuff, and I was still waiting. I was like, oh, Villains is looking so good now because we were just able to walk on all the rides, and I was with my family just that day. We only did Magic Kingdom on Sunday, but we was in Fast Pass and still waiting 30 minutes. And I was like,
and I will say,
Yeah.
with that too, having the nighttime, it is so much cooler.
oh yeah.
If you get
my
some
gosh.
sleep and you're not
Especially this
staying
summer.
24 hours or flying in that day, but it was, you weren't sweating through your clothes.
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
And you actually could enjoy the snacks because you weren't too hot
Mhm.
to not want
Right.
to eat.
And
So
the free
that was really great.
and the free snacks and water that you can all the free snacks and water you can drink. Because I mean, I had to take out a second loan just to get the waters up at Disneyland or Disney World. Second mortgage on my house just to
What are they?
just
They're
to
$3.50 a pop now.
quench my
Yeah.
thirst.
Yeah.
They did have cool like villains themed snacks if you want to spend money though. Like they had these Hades nachos that were pretty good. They were like spicy buffalo chicken. I liked those. And then what else did we have? Oh, the Maleficent cone, right?
We had the Maleficent cone.
yes.
Yeah.
You tried those nachos,
is back
Tessa?
in
Yeah,
Villains After Hours.
I got the nachos. I was eating them, finishing them up before Pirates. You weren't paying attention.
I wasn't.
I had offered everybody a bite.
You
and
didn't
everything.
offer me no bite of nachos.
I probably did, and you
Yes,
didn't pay
you
I
attention.
think she did. She
She
did.
did.
I
She
was
was nice enough to offer a bite to everybody
Yeah.
because she
They
got
do.
them. And they look pretty good.
They do have some mocktails as well, which I appreciated. One
Yeah.
of them is over by Space Mountain, and so it's one of those that has dry ice and bubbles. I didn't try that one, but I heard that you don't get a lot to drink in it. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the dry ice. And then I tried one that was over across from Pirates of the Caribbean. And so I think it's supposed to be like a mocktail, a Cosmo mocktail, but I don't know what a Cosmo is. And
It
so
looks like one.
so it basically was like frozen pink lemonade, and then it had a gummy worm in it. And I mean, the flavor was good, but the cup was small, and so I think it was like $6, which is a little pricey for what they gave you.
It was more than the nachos I got, and it was at the
Yeah,
same
it
place.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they didn't give us the cup because remember we were supposed to have like the martini cup with it.
And it was like a little.
Yeah,
and
they
it was a
gave us. I
square-
think that
it
might
was
have
like a
been
square
why.
cup.
Yeah, the aesthetic of it wasn't the same. Like we paid $6 for it, whatever. But like if it was in the martini cup, I would have felt a little bit better about my decision.
Maybe with it being the first day, maybe they hadn't come in or something. They might fix it. Who knows?
Yeah, we did go to the first party. There might have been some kinks to work out.
Yeah. But it was good. We had a good time, I think.
Here's what I'll say about the Villains After Hours. So, I mean, I can't say that it's not worth it for some people because I think that it is, especially for people who don't like to wait in lines. And that's, I think, the reason why a lot of people go to the after hours events in the first place. It is so that they can ride things without lines and not in the heat of the day. So for that, it's great. And then plus, you have the extra theming of the villains, which I really like because I love Disney villains.
Mm-hmm.
For me personally, I think at, $130, it's just too expensive for people who are wanting just a theme. Like they really want this villains party. That's not what this is. Especially because you're getting on the same price point as Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And with that party, I mean, that's my favorite party. And you're getting a parade, you're getting a special fireworks show, you're getting free snacks still, you're getting specialty themed, plus the meet and greets. I think if they just added a few meet and greets with some villains, that it would make it that much better.
Or even have a walking around the park, like as a wandering, because like Cruella was wandering for, it must have been the Halloween party, and she was fun, and you could still stop and kind of take a picture with her. She was talking to you. Even that, I think, with villains more would be cool. And they were all at the train station, which we didn't even find out till we were leaving. But I totally agree with you, whereas if they were in the park somewhere, because you don't want to go all the way to the exit to have that interaction and then go back
Then go back,
yeah.
Well, they had that special show too, right? They had the special that seemed like a show that's just for the villains because it was with the fireworks and explosions and all that stuff. So
the Halloween party show is really awesome.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's the Sanderson sisters. Oh my God, it's so good.
It's amazing. But the villain show, I liked it. It was cute, and it reminded me of the one that used to be on Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah.
The show there with Hades. And they did add some fireworks and some pizzazz to it, and I think that show is 3 times during the night. I mean, it's It's a fun show.
I thought the show was cool.
Yeah, it was fun. I agree. I kind of tend to agree with Tanya. The only thing that saves it for me is with the DVC discount, an annual pass discount. It's $100, so it's like a little over $100.
Yeah.
And my husband didn't get to go, and we're talking about maybe going in July, and he was like, "I'd maybe pay for that. Would you pay for it?" And I was like, maybe. Like I would think about it.
I mean, if I'm like paying for myself, sure. If I'm paying for a family of 7,
Right.
Yeah.
Teddy
We were
was
thinking of doing just us two, and then having the girls like go to one of the, like they have Lilo and Stitch's place or whatever. That I would maybe do.
Teddy
Yeah.
was asking for the price again. Did you say it was like $130?
It's like $139, and then I think it's $109 with DVC and annual pass discount. Maybe I think it's $30 off.
Yeah, Tanae, I would say if you guys can get your little boys to go to Mickey's Not So Scary, oh my gosh. It's such a good experience. Like we used to, Christmas time was our favorite, the Christmas party for our family. But then I went to Mickey's Not So Scary with Tanya and our Mom's Channel friends, and I was like, this is it. I'm done. This is my favorite of all time.
Yeah.
It's so worth the money. There's so much to do and see, and like the Sanderson sisters show is just right off the bat. That's worth the money right there.
The parade is my
the parade
with the grave diggers.
Jack and Sally
and the Haunted Mansion dancers. Yeah.
It's so good. So I feel like they're trying something with the Villains After Hours, which Disney has to try new things for us because us old timers who go all the time. We need new things. So it was interesting to experience. And of course, we all know the Geeklies always have a good time no matter where we go. It doesn't matter. We always make sure that we have a good time. And last week, we did promise you that Tanya and I would give like a just quick little blurbs about Galaxy's Edge because we didn't talk about it.
Yes.
How dare us?
How dare us?
I know. We had such a good time. And we did so many ridiculous things. And we didn't even get to talk about it. So we wanted to kind of talk about that in terms of like, okay, so now we have Villains After Hours, and that was like a hard ticket event. Now, if you go to Galaxy's Edge, you have to think about how that's not a hard ticket event, but they are giving you a 4-hour time span. So I figured Tanya and I could kind of talk to you guys about that because I know Tess is going.
Yeah.
We're going to go to Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
Right?
In September.
Oh my gosh, Amanda needs to go because Smuggler's Run, she will pee her pants on us.
No, literally, she will.
She will literally pee her pants. And then Sarah needs to experience it too because it's one of those places where it's so like photogenic as well. And we all know Sarah's our fashionista, so there's like a lot of
You guys did have some really cute photos from your trip.
right. And they made sure that the land was.
I mean, you can take a photo anywhere. It doesn't matter. The bathrooms, you could take a picture of the
I
bathrooms.
saw the bathrooms.
Oh,
Sarah had it on her stories, didn't she?
Was it a magical bathroom? Was it a magical bathroom?
It was an out of this world bathroom.
Oh, it was in
Oh,
Disneyland.
there
So
you
it
go.
was the happiest bathroom in the world. It was that right?
Well,
On the
it
planet.
was on that particular planet. Yes, it was. It definitely was. But I liked that. Okay, so Tanya, I want you to talk about your position on Smuggler's Run because I feel like that's a hot topic right now. Smuggler's Run is the only attraction that is technically open right now at Galaxy's Edge because Rise of the Resistance is not open yet. So Tanya and I got to ride Smuggler's Run together. I was the pilot. I got to be in Han's seat.
Ooh, and what was Tanya then?
That's awesome.
I was the gunner.
She was a gunner.
Oh, she would
But
be
she-
good for that. Should be good for that.
Well, that's the thing. I was excited to be the gunner because, like, I like to shoot things, and so if I wasn't going to be the pilot, everybody wants to be the pilot. Okay, let's be honest. Everybody wants to be the pilot, and so, but I was still excited to. So the funny thing is, I had a Han Solo jacket on. Okay. The dude next to me also had a Han Solo jacket. We had the same jacket on, and we just started laughing because neither of us were the pilots. I thought we were both the gunners.
Well, how did they pick it? How did they pick it?
So
I think
it's just random. So you like when you go in and you have it's 6 people, and so when you go in, they'll hand you a card, but they're upside down, so you can't see what it is, and then you look at them, and then so you can technically switch with somebody in your group if you want to, but you know,
Mira wasn't giving hers up.
No,
and I wasn't going to ask anybody to give it up. So anyways, so that's how you go in, and then you go in, and the gunner is behind the pilot, and then the engineer is behind the gunner. And so, I mean, it's really cool to sit in there, first of all. But the problem is, you can't see in front of you, like because somebody's sitting in front of you, and then so you can't really see. I mean, the screen is really big, but you can't see what they're looking at because there's an adult in front of you. So if you're a child and you're sitting behind an adult, it's going to be really hard for them to see what's going on. So as a gunner, though, you do have something on the side. So you have a button you're pushing to shoot, you know, the laser or whatever. And then, but you can't see that much really. And so basically I'm just hitting a button over and over and over, not knowing where this thing is going, because the pilots are the ones who are supposed to move the ship to shoot the things. But I don't know if what I'm doing has any impact on what they're doing. So I'm just kind of like sitting there smiling and like shooting the button, and I'm like,
Are you supposed to be talking to like figure it out?
Maybe it was communication. Maybe you need to be like, go over, shoot now. Did y'all communicate?
Yeah, actually, that would have helped. But it was everyone's first time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we didn't know what to do. Like, I was very happy to be in Han's seat, but it's hard. Being the pilot was tough. We were with our friend Renee. She was the other pilot. So I was pilot 1, she was pilot 2. So I had to do the left to right, and she did the up and down. Plus, we had all these.
You really all got to work together.
Yeah, we had like all these different buttons we had to push. She had a lever she had to push. Like, it was just like, we were like, what do you do? Like, it was hard to be the pilot. And then you don't know what to tell the people behind you to do, because like you've never written it before. But now that we've done it, I know that, like, I kind of figured it out in the middle, because Tanya was shooting, and I was like, okay, I need to move them left to right so we could hit the things that they're shooting at. They don't know what they're shooting at. So by the middle of it, I kind of got it, but I also found out that I'm the one that made Tanya sick.
Oh, you get motion sickness on it.
The left to right. Yeah.
You get motion sickness. Oh.
Yeah. I was a little overzealous, so I apologize to Tanya for that.
Yeah, I did get a little motion sick. You don't wear glasses, which I like that you don't have to wear glasses. Yeah, because I don't like those types of things. But yeah, I was kind of like, okay, I'm ready for this
the screen, and then the thing moves, kind of like.
I mean, you're actually in, like, what would you
in the cockpit.
Yeah, and so it's not a screen as in like a rectangular screen. It's the shape of the front of the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah,
okay, I got you.
So that's why you can see it, you know, kind of like this. You can see from here up behind. But then the pilots have an entire other screen that they can see, that only they can see.
Yeah. So everybody can see, because it's over your head a little bit. So like the gunners and engineers can literally look up and see like TIE fighters and all types of stuff. But they can't see what the pilots are seeing, which is like, oh my gosh, we're about to crash into a million things, and it's stressful. Like, it's a stressful ride, but it's really fun. And I think I agree with Tanya. If they would have just like maybe put the seats for the gunners and the engineers just like kind of like on an angle, so that way they can see too, that would have been really better for kids and just like anybody to really see. So it is hard to see, but it really is kind of, it's like super fun, especially if you're with your friends and you kind of plan it out when you get in there. All right, y'all, we're going to get this, and make sure you go left, bank left, and then bank right, or say it out loud so I know to shoot. Like, if you do that, like, I feel like if the 5 of us go on it together, I think we'll kill it, because we yell at each other already.
Yeah.
So,
Amanda, what are you doing?
Listen, you don't have to yell at me. I'm beyond my job. You don't have to yell at me. But this is a question I had, because when we went to the Star Wars Celebration, they said, like, after the ride's over, you can see if you damage your ship and all that. Yeah. How did y'all ship look? How did y'all ship look? Did you destroy your ship?
Well, we did well. Remember, Tanya? He was like, "Oh, you got a lot of credits. You made it. You bought back. I don't know. We bought back two of the cargo of the 12 that we needed to bring back."
That's not good.
He said it was good. Hondo said we did a good job, and then he started calculating all the damages we did to the Millennium Falcon. He's like,
I think he says that to everybody.
He does. He was like, "Oh, we got to fix that, so I got to take that off. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's bad too. Yeah, no, that's not good either. Okay, well, you basically have negative money, but you had a good time. So thanks again."
Now, Rachel Berry wants to hear. Rachel Berry wants to hear about the food.
Oh,
y'all got to talk about the food. That's the important parts.
Yeah.
Well, Tanya has a whole post.
I know. I was going to say Tanya has a whole post about it.
Which is really good. I've read
well,
it.
I know you didn't like those milks.
I
know you didn't like the purple milks or the blue or green, whatever it
Blue,
was.
Yeah.
And the
So
jerky was
I wrote a post about the best and the worst foods at Star Wars Land, and at Galaxy's Edge. And so here's the thing: food is subjective. Some people like some things, some people don't. Okay, the blue and the green milk, which looks yellow, by the way. People have been waiting to try this. So I think in my head, I built it up, and then I tried it, and it was disgusting. Like,
was it cold?
I'll eat stuff. Yes. It's like a frozen texture. Okay. It's like a slushy texture.
Okay.
And
of milk?
It's not milk though. It's plant-based, so there's no dairy in it. And it's like coconut and rice milks with some fruity flavoring. But the blue milk is more of a bland taste with like some hint of sweetness. And then I don't know what the crap that green milk is. Like, it's supposed to be passion fruit something, but it did not taste passion fruity to me because I like me some passion fruit.
Well, it had the flower note on the end part of the palate, so you drank it and it was like,
but not lavender either.
No, it was like floral, whatever soapy flower, whatever flower tastes like soap. That's
it was kind of like drinking frozen soap.
It was.
Oh,
yeah, it's gross. I didn't like that one. The blue one wasn't so bad to me, but I wouldn't drink it. Like, I would share a blue one with someone else because it was kind of like not bland, but it wasn't like it didn't give you a punch of a.
No, it won't satisfy your thirst in any way, shape, or form. And then it's $8 for a little cup. Like, the cup was this big, and I'm like, $8. Come on. But anyways, I'm sure some people like it. I'm sure the vegans are very happy to have something that they can drink. And so I'm happy for them, and I will move along and drink the little Coke bottles that are cute. So that's for me, and that's for them.
And you didn't try any of the other drinks, though, Tanya. Remember, they have a ton of mocktails there, like a ton of mocktails.
Because I had that carbon freeze at Oga's Cantina, which I really liked a lot.
Yeah,
so,
I saw that on your.
They have a whole backside of the menu that has mocktails, that has non-alcoholic drinks at Oga's. So I appreciated that. I had the carbon freeze; it was really good, and that's one of those dry ice bubbly drinks. So that was really fun. They just don't have a ton of snacks at Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, they need more snacks. Yeah, they do need more snacks. They have Ronto Roasters, which there's not snacks, but it's something you can hold and walk around and eat.
Mm-hmm.
And Ronto Roasters the Ronto wrap drinks too. They had 3 different just regular juice drinks, mixed juice drinks, kind of like a mocktail. And I had the Malorian juice. I think that's how you say it. And that one was so good, but it's shareable.
Good.
It's shareable. Like you would want to share that with someone. Yeah. It was like humongous. And I don't remember if it was that expensive. So I think that's probably my best budget deal food for that one. Ronto Roasters you could probably share, but it's a hot dog.
Share that wrap.
It's a hot dog though.
It's a fancy long sausage is what it is. But I liked the bread and the crunchy coleslaw type stuff mixed with everything together.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Why are you tearing paper right now?
Yeah.
Because we are way late on our time, and I'm trying to give them a note.
Well, guess what? We're about to wrap up because we got to unbox some stuff anyway.
Yes.
So it's a perfect segue. Last but not least, we all got a wonderful box in the mail.
Amanda didn't listen to directions.
Amanda didn't
like
listen.
always.
She already opened her box. So obviously, that's one thing that's in the box.
I can't help because I came home.
but didn't look in it.
We were
I want
all
to hear it, Amanda.
we were all at the Toy Story 4 junket, which we're talking about all like the whole show next
Right, so we
Tuesday,
all
right?
were there. Go on.
Whole show next
We all
Tuesday.
came home. Go on.
And I came home to all these boxes. How am I supposed to know which one if I even had it?
Captain Marvel kit right on the front.
That's right.
Did it?
So Captain Marvel it's out on Blu-ray today, right?
Today!
So we each got a huge box of Captain Marvel stuff. Amanda has already opened hers, so she's not allowed to say anything
mine does
about
say
it.
Captain Marvel kit.
She's even.
Yeah, it does.
She's not allowed to say anything about it, so we are going to unbox this live and show you. Oh my gosh!
I didn't look at nothing else.
Can I open? I gotta get the shades first. I'm getting the shades first because Amanda has hers on.
No, this is my favorite. What do you think my favorite thing is?
The hat.
Yes.
Yes! Oh my god. Okay, look. Here we go. Oh snap. Oh snap.
I like it.
Yes! You guys.
Oh my god.
I know this is
It's
cool.
in a
I did
movie,
look at this.
that's
Did we get it?
Yes.
It has like the digital code in there, but it's totally like the VHS.
There's even popsicles in here.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, popsicles!
Oh, and they're the good kinds too. They're the
Oh.
flavor ice.
Yeah, flavor ice. These
And
aren't.
they say Captain Marvel on the back.
They do.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Tanya, all those snacks you're talking about, here's the place to put them.
Oh yeah.
Because
oh,
I don't have
gloves.
enough.
My
I
girl's
don't have
getting
enough
this one.
blankets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm passing this to my only girl. She gets this one definitely. The silicone glove.
There's even a shirt in here.
Oh yeah.
There's a shirt. Where?
Shirt.
Oh my
And
god.
a lunchbox.
Oh my gosh.
I see Heart live,
Oh
by
my
the way,
gosh.
guys. If you were ever wondering.
Oh,
Y'all
I'm taking
should've
this
seen
with
me.
me everywhere.
When we were on the plane with the family going to Orlando, we had every themed blanket. We had a Black Panther, we had Ralph, and now look, we got a new one to add. Because I always love a Disney blanket when they send for this. It's like the softest.
Oh, I like this blanket.
Oh, a game. Oh my god.
The game.
I love
Secret
the
Scrolls,
game.
my favorite.
Amanda,
guys.
how
I
is-
love the
how is-
Scrolls.
Amanda, how did you not press this yet?
I told you, I just
pressed
opened
mine.
it to make sure I got it. I didn't look through everything.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Blanket.
Oh,
Oh
I'm
my
cool.
gosh. Okay, you
It's a
guys.
nice blanket too. Feel how soft it is.
That is so awesome. Oh my
Cool we all look. I'm gonna go freeze these like right now, and then I'm not telling the girls they came, and I'm gonna come home.
god. I gotta put my hat on.
They are mine.
I gotta put my hat on.
Those popsicles are going right next to my Johnny Pops, the off-limits thing.
Oh my gosh, the Johnny Pops. I can't even handle Johnny Pops.
Oh, there's popcorn too.
There is the Unity popcorn. That made me excited. I love me some popcorn.
I didn't see the popcorn. Where's the popcorn?
It's in the back
These,
one.
it's these.
Yeah, it's the little black.
This right here.
How do I get my glove?
If you look on the back, it says whole grain popcorn.
Oh, we got two
Oh my
popcorns.
gosh.
Oh, this is awesome. Guys, I'm excited for this game.
This is insane.
Oh, it's got goose. Do you see the goose card on the back?
I'm going to tell y'all.
Oh, there's goldfish on
Oh my gosh. Okay. So big thank you. Big thank you.
Yes, huge thank you.
Oh my gosh. Was it Click? Team Click that sent us
It
this?
is. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Team Click, so much for sending us all that wonderful stuff.
Tanya's sleeping.
Yeah, Tanya's done. She
No,
got her.
this is comfy
She
blanket.
got a t-shirt, a hat, new sunglasses, and a blanket. Tanya
Yeah.
is done for the day. That's
I am
it.
done. No more work for me
No
today.
more work for the day. So big thank you to them for letting us unbox this live and sending these to us. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go share this on my stories. I gotta show off stuff. That's insane. We got a ton of stuff. So you guys, make sure you go get Captain Marvel. It's out.
Out today.
For your collection. Go get it. Watch it tonight because why not? And we're going to be back next week. And next week is Toy Story 4 week. Like literally, that's all we're going to talk about. The interviews. We get to talk about our review of the film. We get to talk about Toy Story Land next week with you guys, which is pretty awesome. So prepare yourself.
We already got those posts up today, too.
Our Toy Story Land posts.
Yeah, I posted
it before.
But we get to talk with them about it next week. So if you guys have questions about Toy Story Land, if you've never been, we'll be able to answer those for you next week.
It's worth it. Go.
Prepare for that because we are going to have a lot to say. But until next time, my friends,
stay giggly.